Planning to travel stress-free in 2025? Then buckle up, because Europe's rolling out some of the biggest travel changes we've seen in decades. From mandatory entry fees to cutting-edge digital border systems and increased tourist taxes in major cities, your European adventure is about to get a major makeover. Whether you're eyeing a quick getaway or a long stay, these changes will impact every international traveler heading to Europe. Stick with me as we break down all the major updates that will shape your European journey next year. Let's dive into the biggest change hitting European travel, the new digital border systems. Imagine arriving at the airport and, instead of the usual passport stamps, you're greeted by digital scanners. That's exactly what's happening with the Entry-Exit System, EES. Starting in 2025, this system will transform how we enter Europe. Instead of a border officer flipping through your passport pages, you'll be interacting with facial recognition scanners and fingerprint readers. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's becoming reality. This system will track every single entry and exit, eliminating any confusion about how long you've stayed in Europe. The system will know exactly when you entered and when you left. For those concerned about visa overstays, they'll be nearly impossible to get away with now. But wait, there's more. Along with EES comes ETIAS, Europe's version of the US ESTA system. If you're from one of the 60 visa-exempt countries, you'll need to apply online before your trip. It'll cost you €7, and you'll need to fill out an application that asks about your background, health, and travel history. The good news is, once you get your ETS approval, it's valid for 3 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. You can make multiple trips during this time, as long as you don't stay more than 90 days in any 180-day period. In comparison, the US ESTA system costs $21 and is valid for 2 years, whereas the EU's ETAs cost €7 and is valid for 3 years. So while it's an extra step, it's relatively straightforward and affordable. These changes are designed to enhance security and streamline the entry process, but they do require some preparation on your part. So before you pack your bags, make sure you're up to date with these new requirements to ensure a smooth journey. If you're loving these updates and want to stay ahead of the game, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Trust me, you'll want to be in the loop as we unpack more game-changing travel updates. Now let's hop across the channel to the UK, where big changes have already happened. Starting January 8, 2025, the UK rolled out its brand new Electronic Travel Authorization, or ETA. If you're from the United States, Canada, Australia, or a host of other countries, you'll need to secure this authorization before even thinking about boarding your flight. Here's the lowdown. The ETA will cost you £10, which translates to roughly $12.75. Applying online is the first step, and it's not just a quick checkbox exercise. Your background will be reviewed by the UK government. While most applications are processed within a few hours, some could take up to 3 business days. Pro tip, don't procrastinate. Waiting until the last minute could turn your travel plans into a nail-biter. But here's a twist that might surprise you. Starting April 2nd, 2025, even EU citizens will need an ETA to enter the UK. Yes, you heard that right. The only people who won't need this are British and Irish citizens and those with a valid UK visa. The good news? Once you've got your ETA, it's good for 2 years and allows multiple entries with stays of up to 6 months at a time. Just a heads up though, this isn't a work permit. If you're planning to work in the UK, you'll need to go the proper visa route. One really smart feature of this system is how seamlessly it integrates with your passport. When you're checking in at the airport, airline staff can instantly verify if you have a valid ETA, meaning less hassle at the border and, fingers crossed, shorter queues at immigration. And now, let's take a detour back to Europe for some truly exciting news. The Schengen zone is getting bigger. On January 1st, 2025, Bulgaria and Romania officially joined the Schengen family. This is huge, and let me tell you why. For starters, all those pesky border checks between these countries and other Schengen members? Gone. If you're driving from Hungary to Romania or from Greece to Bulgaria, you can now just cruise straight through. No border stops, no waiting in line. It's like driving from France to Germany or any other Schengen country pairing. This expansion is especially thrilling for road trippers. Picture this. Now, you are planning an epic Eastern European routes without worrying about delays at the border. It's a whole new level of travel freedom. and it opens up a treasure trove of destinations for explorers eager to dive into the rich cultures and landscapes of the region. I hope you are receiving value from this video so far. This information is important if you are going to travel to Europe in 2025. Yes, stay tuned because there's so much more to uncover in the world of travel updates. Your next adventure is shaping up to be unforgettable. Imagine this: starting your journey in Vienna, cruising through Budapest, then heading straight into Romania to explore the mythical landscapes of Transylvania, and finally continuing down to Bulgaria's stunning Black Sea coast, all without stopping at a single border checkpoint. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, starting January 2025, that dream becomes a reality thanks to the Schengen zone expansion. Expanding the Schengen zone poses a significant challenge for long-term travelers. In the past, travelers could stay in countries like Bulgaria or Romania for an extended period and then return to the Schengen area, effectively bypassing the 90-day stay limit. However, this is no longer an option. The recent expansion of the Schengen zone now only benefits EU citizens, leaving non-EU travelers with fewer options for managing their stay. But this isn't just about convenience. It's a game changer for tourism and travel logistics in the region. Airlines will be able to schedule more flights between these countries without the hassle of separate border controls. Bus and train companies, too, can now offer seamless, direct routes, giving travelers more options and likely better prices. For road trippers and backpackers, this opens up a new world of possibilities. Planning an epic journey through Eastern Europe has never been easier. And the impact isn't just limited to travelers. For local businesses in Bulgaria and Romania, this expansion is set to turbocharge their tourism sectors. Travelers can now effortlessly add these countries to their European itineraries, and honestly, it's about time. Both nations boast jaw-dropping destinations that deserve more attention, from the fairy tale castles of Romania to Bulgaria's sun-kissed coastlines. Now let's talk about money. As borders become seamless, tourist taxes across Europe are making their own waves, and your travel budget might feel it. Cities and regions are introducing new fees or hiking existing ones to manage over-tourism and fund infrastructure improvements. Venice is leading the pack with its bold move. Starting April 2025, day visitors will be charged up to €10 during peak times. Here's the kicker: they're implementing dynamic pricing. Book ahead, and you might snag a lower fee. Arrive last minute on a busy day, and you'll be paying top dollar. Greece, on the other hand, is rolling out nationwide increases. Tourist taxes are jumping from 50 cents to €2 daily, and during peak seasons, you could be shelling out up to €8 to €10 per day. It might seem small, but for a family spending 2 weeks in Greece, those fees add up fast. Over in Portugal, the scenic Madeira Islands are now charging €3 for access to their 30 breathtaking hiking trails. The funds will go toward preserving the trails and protecting the natural beauty. And let's not forget the charming city of Évora in Portugal, which is planning its own tourist tax, though details are still under wraps. These changes aren't just about collecting money. They're part of Europe's effort to create sustainable tourism while maintaining its iconic landmarks and pristine landscapes. If you've ever dreamed of living in Europe through investment, the rules are shifting in some fascinating ways. Greece is leading the charge with a fresh spin on their Golden Visa program. Instead of simply buying property, you can now secure residency by investing €250,000 in approved Greek startups. There's a twist, though. You can't own more than 33% of the company, and you'll need to create at least 2 jobs within the first year. Those jobs need to last at least 5 years. So this program is clearly aimed at long-term impact, not just quick investments. This innovative move reflects a shift in Europe's approach to investment migration. Rather than just attracting wealth, countries like Greece are now prioritizing innovation, entrepreneurship, and job creation. It's a smart strategy that could draw in tech talent and entrepreneurial minds alongside financial investments. So, whether you're planning your next adventure or you are looking to land residency opportunities, 2025 is shaping up to be an exciting year for travel and beyond. Keep these updates in mind, and you'll be ahead of the curve. Let's dive into Spain's Golden Visa drama, because it's a roller coaster right now. Spain had big plans to end property-based golden visas, aiming to tackle housing market concerns. But wait, the Senate said, not so fast. Their veto has thrown the whole thing into limbo, leaving investors and expats scratching their heads. This uncertainty isn't just about Spain, it reflects a growing trend across Europe. Countries are trying to strike a tricky balance, keeping the economic boost from investment programs while addressing the ripple effects on local housing markets. So if Spain's on your radar, stay tuned because things could change fast. Thinking about settling down in France? Well, get ready for some homework, specifically French language lessons. France is tightening the rules for anyone dreaming of long-term residency. Gone are the days when a smile and bonjour would suffice. For a multi-year residence permit, you'll need an A2 level of French, which means handling everyday conversations and understanding simple texts. But if you've got your heart set on the coveted 10-year permit, it's time to step up to B1 level French. That's where you can chat about work, hobbies, and life with decent fluency. So why the sudden push? France wants long-term residents to integrate fully. Think working, socializing, and participating in community life. While the exact start date for these changes isn't set, one thing's clear. If France is in your future, now's the time to dust off that Duolingo app or sign up for those French classes. And that's a wrap on the big European travel and residency updates for 2025. Did you find this helpful? Smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out on the next video tomorrow. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. If you can, please take a few seconds and check out the links in the description for travel resources that will make your trip so much smoother. Anything you purchase will help to support the channel. Thanks in advance for that. And check out the YouTube shopping area below the video for more travel resources. Just click on View Product to get to the shopping area. Until next time, do enjoy your future or upcoming trip.